everyone, it's Ryan here, and this is going to be my second video on this channel. Before this video gets started, I just wanted to take some time to say thank you to everyone who subscribed, watched, liked, and commented on my last video. I did not expect that video to do as well as it did, and I truly do appreciate all the support and feedback. Also, a big shout out to Lotta Josh. He subscribed, commented, and shouted me out on Instagram. He's somebody that I've been watching for a very long time, and he's actually one of the few resellers who inspired me to start reselling and to start my own YouTube channel. So for him to acknowledge and support me means the whole world. So thank you so much. And if you guys aren't subscribed to him, I'm gonna link his channel down below, so please go check that out. He makes some awesome videos. Another big shout out to Ray and Dustin over at the Nashville Flippers for supporting my channel. They do this thing on their page where they interview other resellers. It's kind of like a podcast, and they actually invited me to do one with them. So we will be live streaming on March 1st. I'll put the link in the description below. If you guys are free on Sunday, come check it out. Alright, with all that being said, we can finally start the video. I think I have about 19 orders from the weekend, so let's go ahead and pull those. So the first order going out is going to be a lot of micro machines. It's actually going to be this one right here on top. Bought these micro machines in a big lot on Mercari, so they probably cost me about $3, and they sold for $20 plus shipping. My next sale is another micro machine from the same lot. It's going to be this one right here. This was actually a different buyer, but same thing. Cost me $3 and sold for $20 plus shipping. Next up, someone bought two of these dark blue 511 hats. Both hats cost me 46 cents and it sold for $25.18 free shipping. Next up, we sold some more micro machines. This time it's from a different lot. It's gonna be this. Oh, that's not it. This one right here. These two right here cost me only $1 and they sold for $20 plus shipping. Alright, so somebody bought these Fisher Price magnets. Right here. I bought a big box of these vintage Fisher Price magnets a while back. I think this is my second to last listing. This only cost me 89 cents and it sold for $12 plus shipping. Well, what do you know, two more micro machines sold. They're in the same lot, I believe, so we're gonna try and grab them at the same time. I believe this is one. As you guys already know, this cost me around $3 and it sold for $20 plus shipping. These two just cost me around $1 and it sold for $8 plus shipping. Next up is just a single Bakugan. This thing probably cost me less than $1 and it sold for $8 plus shipping. Okay, somebody bought a WWE figure right here. Bought this in a big lot on Mercari. This thing cost me around $2 and it sold for $20 free shipping. Alright, the next one I want to say is in here. This one right here. These are just a lot of die-cast planes. I bought them in a bigger lot of toys, and these are kind of just the throwaways and the leftovers. So I combined them into one and took a best offer of $12 plus shipping. Yet again, more micro machines. One buyer bought two different ones from two different lots. So it's this one right here and this one right here. Since the buyer was buying two different listings, I took a best offer on both of these and they ended up selling for $43 plus shipping. I'm gonna combine them, so I'll refund him whatever's left over. There's only 7 cars here, so this thing probably only cost me $2, so that's a pretty good flip. Alright, so the next item is in this box right here. It is one of these patches. This one right here. Bought this at a garage sale with a bunch of other things. This thing cost me 36 cents and it sold for $6.99 plus shipping. Alright, we got more Bakugan, but this time it is a bigger lot. This one right here. This one cost me around $4 and it sold for $19.99 free shipping. A cool thing about that Bakugan sale is it's actually the last listing sold for that lot. I spent a total of $65.38 on that lot and we made a net profit of $257.18. So yeah, I'm always preaching on my Instagram account to go source on Mercari. Toys on there can be super underpriced sometimes and you can make really good ROI selling them. Another really small sale right here. It is going to be one of these Disney pins. I just gotta find which one it is. So this cost me $1 and it sold for $4 plus shipping. It was a really small sale, but this thing takes up 0 space and small sales add up in my opinion, so I'll take it any day. Had to go in the garage to get this one. It's a Funko Pop. I bought it for $1.99 at the 99-cent store, and it sold for $6.99 plus shipping. Now, if you're thinking to yourself about how crappy of a buy this is, you're not wrong. This is actually my very first item that I bought to resell. I used to love Funko Pops, and I guess I used to think that like $4 or $5 profit was good, but I didn't realize with all the fees and the shipping, you'd be making practically zero. So even though this is a crappy buy, it's our first one, so we're gonna celebrate it anyways. As I'm recording this, we actually got 2 more Micro Machine buys from the same buyer. So we're gonna go ahead and pull those right now. So they are from these 2 lots right here. I think I saw them earlier. One's right here. I feel like I should have a better organization system, but I mean, kind of works. All right, here we go. So I had these both listed at $30 plus shipping, but since he was buying both, he was trying to lower the price a bit. So we settled on $22.50 each. So the buyer paid $45 plus shipping. We're gonna combine it and refund him whatever's left over. All right, so everything's finally pulled. We got a ton of orders here in our bucket. It's time to start packing so that we can take it out to the post office. Cue the time lapse. All right, I'm gonna stop the time lapse real quick to tell you guys something. This was one of my very first Mercari buys. So as you guys can see, I'm holding it in this like Ziploc bag, just like a regular like food Ziploc. But recently I bought these from gtbag.com. These are 4x6 plain Ziploc bags, and I'm pretty sure I bought 1,000 of them for like $25, something super cheap like that. And I really recommend these if you are selling smaller items like toys or, you know, anything. They come in a bunch of different sizes, and I think it just looks a lot more professional than if you were to just have it in this like food Ziploc bag. That's just my opinion, just a little advice for you guys. And yeah, back to time lapse. Alright, so this is the last item that we're packing today, and out of all the orders, this is the only one that can really get damaged. If it's an expensive Funko Pop, just put it in a box, be safe. But this is only a $7 Funko Pop. It's not worth much at all. So I'm just gonna go ahead and wrap it in a ton of bubble wrap, tape some airbags to it, and put it into a poly mailer. I know that might worry some of you guys, but I've shipped out about like a dozen or so Funko Pops this way, and I've gotten 0 complaints. They've all arrived there super safe. So yeah, like I said, since this is super cheap, I don't have a problem doing that. But if I were to sell a Funko Pop that was $20, $30, then I would go ahead and put it in a box. But yeah, I'll show you guys how I do it. Alright, yeah, so just like that, we're done wrapping this one up. This is probably the cheapest way to ship a non-expensive Funko Pop. Alright, so we have all the orders here, packed, weighed, and ready to go. We're gonna enter in the dimensions and weight into the eBay shipping page, and then we're gonna go ahead and print our labels out. So that's probably the most labels I've printed out at once. We're gonna go ahead and stick these onto the packages, and then we are done. Alright, so all those items that you just saw me pull and pack cost a total of $35.70, and we made a net profit of $248.31. Yeah, so those are some really good numbers and a really good ROI. I'm telling you guys, selling toys that you buy from Mercari, that's the move right now. Okay, now that that's all done, I'm gonna head over to the post office and drop off these packages, and then I think I'm gonna drive a little bit and hit up a couple thrift stores that are a little bit further away from me, and hopefully we can find something good. So I dropped off the packages at the post office, and now we are here at the Goodwill. I drove about 20 minutes away, and this one's much bigger than the one that's by my house. And it also has a marketplace, which is where they have like their bins, except the bins here are like super run down and dirty, and I never find anything. But I'll go in there and show you guys what it looks like, and yeah, let's hope we find something. Alright, so that was a pretty good trip to the Goodwill. I came out with a couple of things. The first one you guys saw was the Simpsons Christmas ornaments. I didn't see any listings or comps for those, but they were made in 2003, and you know, it's Simpsons Christmas ornaments. They're bound to sell no matter what. I bought them for $5. I'm probably just gonna list them at like $30 plus shipping, and hopefully they'll sell within a couple months. If not, they'll definitely sell during Christmas time. Then I came across the snow goggles. I think the brand is called Anon. I couldn't find my exact model, but most of their goggles were going for $50 to $100, which is pretty good. There was no price on it, so I wanted to cash register. They asked for $2, so I took that right away. I'll probably end up just listing it for like $80 and just take the best offer on that one. And the last thing that I picked up were the Chicago Bears slides. Anything NFL football related, anything that you can wear, they tend to do well and they tend to sell pretty fast. So I'm probably just gonna list it for like $25 free shipping, and we'll see where that goes. But I only paid $5 for it, so I figured why not. But yeah, I didn't find anything at the bins. I did look through a little bit, but like you guys saw, it's pretty dirty, it's pretty worn down, and I just wasn't gonna sit there and sift through everything. Now we're gonna head over to Savers and we'll see what we can find. Alright, so we just got out of Savers. I was able to pick up 2 items. I looked through the mugs, and anytime I look through the mugs, I'm only looking for like Starbucks mugs or vintage brands. Starbucks mugs, they tend to do pretty well, and sometimes you can find one that's super rare worth like $25 to $50, but for the most part they're like $10 to $20. And mugs at any thrift store are usually selling for like $1 to $2. So I picked up that one for $1. It should sell for about $10 to $15. And I don't know if I got a clip of it, but I was able to find a Kevin Gates tour shirt, and I bought it for $1, and there was a comp for $20. So that concludes our sourcing for the day. I'm gonna head home now, and I will meet you guys there, and we'll end the video. Alright, so that's the end of the video. If you guys made it to the end, you are a true homie, and I appreciate you. Please hit that subscribe button, like, and comment on the video. Let me know if I can do anything better, and let me know if you have any questions. Other than that, that is it, and I will see you guys next time. Was that video better? Yes? No? Maybe so?